And it's Thursday, you're with Ghost Critic, it's a review day, and what a lot of Marvel there was this week, which I was actually quite happy about. Last week there was no Marvel to be seen. This week, 2 DCs, the rest are Marvel. And you know what? All the attention might be on DC at the moment with their New 52. And can I ask a question? When can we stop calling it that, please? It's not new anymore. But Marvel, wow, there was some great titles and some new issue ones come out this week as well. And we'll start off with The Incredible Hulk, issue 1. They've started a new series written by Jason Aaron. I have to admit, I've never collected Incredible Hulk ever. I kind of know various story arcs, I know bits and bobs about him, but I just thought, you know, number 1 issues really are a great jumping on point for a new reader to get to grips and find out if they're going to like a new title or not. And Jason Aaron, what a guy! He really has turned me on to Incredible Hulk now. It helps that Mark Silvestri is doing the artwork as well, because the artwork is just beautiful to look at as well. I said I'm pretty much new to the title. I don't know what's come before. What we find in this issue is the Incredible Hulk, or just the Hulk, whatever you want to call him. He's living underground in this undiscovered kind of community with kind of underground, not aliens, but you know, creatures that have taken him in, and he goes out hunting for them, these big huge monsters, so they can have food, and it's party central basically. And apparently this is the place where Hulk is going to find peace. Apparently he's not part of Banner anymore. Again, I don't know how that's happened, but Banner and the Hulk are not one and the same person anymore. So yeah, you get the Hulk perspective for pretty much the start of the story. Him finding this place where he is finally, or about to finally find peace. But of course, you know, it's the Hulk. People are always after him, and yes, somebody finds him. The last half of the book, which I found just really nice to read and to look at, is kind of what Banner's up to. He's obviously gone all Dr. Moreau on us, and he's experimenting on animals on this island. By the looks of it, trying to make another Hulk, using all these different kind of animals and not having much joy. And it looks like he's a bit mad, a bit of a madman. But it was a very fun read, very entertaining. I enjoyed the hell out of this. I would definitely think about going and picking that up if you're interested at all in the Hulk. Another new number 1, Wolverine and the X-Men. Yes, I am on Wolverine's side. There will be no Cyclops in my titles, not for X-Men anyway. And this is hilarious. It really is. Such a great start and an interesting start. Wolverine Logan, he's reopened Xavier's school, only now he's calling it the Jean Grey School for Higher Learning, in honour of his unrequited lover. I know they've had their bits from time to time, but you know, they never really made a go of it. But this is just a riot from start to finish. You've got Logan and Kitty Pryde showing these inspectors round to approve of the school, to make sure it's not too dangerous, and you can just imagine the hilarity and the hijinks that ensue throughout it. Absolutely love the artwork, and why wouldn't I? It's my favourite artist, Chris Bachalo. Go and pick this up. It is a fantastic fun title, and at the back it it's got a nice things to come double spread. Looks some interesting choice of storylines that are coming up. We've got some sort of Frankenstein type character. We've got Kitty Pryde hooked up in what looks like a hospital bed with wires and tubes coming out of her. What looks like the Brood. Professor Xavier's wheelchair empty in one corner, and unfortunately there's Cyclops there as well. But yes, fun all the way, pick it up. Daredevil number 5, another fantastic, well written instalment from Mark Waid, continuing on with his look at this other blind kid who's obviously heard something that he shouldn't have heard, and it's just nice to see the interaction between Matt Murdock, who, you know, he's a blind guy as well. Obviously his senses were heightened through the radioactivity of the accident and all that, but the way he teaches the younger boy to use stimuli like smell and touch and familiarity of your surroundings to access memories, it's just perfect and spot on. And with Marcus Martin's artwork again kills it. There's a nice fun bit with Foggy and his new girlfriend and his girlfriend's flatmate, who swears Daredevil is Matt Murdock and won't let it go. And so what does Foggy do to try and cover it up? He tells this girl to go out on a date with Matt. Figures. And then we have this big wrecking ball of a hero, of a villain who's going around killing people on a list. And Matt Murdock as Daredevil is on that list, and a little bit of a surprise ending. Again, fun issue all the way. Marvel did so well this week. Haven't enjoyed myself with Marvel for a long time this much. Issue 672 of The Amazing Spider-Man, and this is basically the finale of Spider Island. We have the epilogue to go, but as with all big huge events like this, everyone gets involved. It's a big smackdown. You thought the villain was bad to begin with, well, they get bigger and badder. Does she get taken down? Well, you're going to have to find out and read it. Very clever. There are some touching moments in here. Another at the end, kind of lump in my throat. And Mary Jane says something that we always knew. And we just say it a bit louder, let him hear it. Have to say, we haven't seen that awful Carrie girlfriend yet. Let's hope she died. We don't like her. Get rid of her. This has been an awesome event from start to finish. Excuse me. It has been such a ride. Colourful, bold, exciting, adventurous. Love it. Definitely pick it up in the trade if you've come to this late. It'll be interesting to see how the epilogue wraps all this up. The only kind of not failure as such, it just didn't seem to fit, unfortunately. We have issue 43 of Astonishing X-Men. Nice cover by Arthur Adams there of Emma Frost, but the story inside pales into comparison. It's a kind of one-shot filler-in issue of Emma Frost and Danger. The Danger Room, the sentient being now, the robot, whatever you want to call it. It's just not an interesting story. It's kind of been done before. The whole it's a kind of a robot, artificial intelligence that wants to be more human. I mean, how many times have we had that story? And it just didn't seem to go anywhere, and it didn't really spark any interest in me. You know, it was okay. The artwork isn't horrendously fascinating or exciting. Yeah, you could quite easily miss this comic this issue and go on to the next one. And apparently the next issue we've got Cyclops and Storm kissing. Say no more. So that was it for the Marvel. DC, only the 2 picked up. And one of my favourite of the issues that started it off, the issue number 1, we've got issue 2 of Justice League Dark. This is a lot slower paced than the previous one. This is very much establishing our characters and introducing the dark of this Justice League and what the dark really means. Like I said, it's very much story based, figures a lot on Deadman and Dove. Deadman's a bit icky in this issue. I know he's all insubstantial again, and no one can see him apart from Dove, and you know, he has his needs, but still, what he was proposing, well, you decide for yourself. But still, the creep factor is still there. I'm really looking forward to these kind of new reimagining of these characters, to be honest. Zatanna is certainly a very different person than what we saw before the reboot. Maybe not as proficient as she was before. Obviously this is taking place, I don't know, many years earlier. We still haven't got a time frame really on all this rebooting business, but still a great title. I will certainly still be picking this up. What did get a little better, and I slated this one to begin with, is Batman The Dark Knight issue 2. The start of this title didn't really go too well. It's a bit of a fight between Batman and Two-Face, or One-Face, whoever you want to call him now. And then it just kind of opens wide open to the Bat universe. We've got lots of cameos going on here. There's Nightwing, there's Robin as Damian Robin, there's the Birds of Prey, there's Batgirl, there's Batwoman, and they're all taking down, or trying to take down, these drugged up supervillains that have been boosted with their natural villainous powers. So you see a lot of Batman's rogue gallery in there. Who do we have? We've got the Ventriloquist, we've got Zaz, who else have we got? Oh, I can't find. Well, you find out for yourself. There's a lot of old, well, our old versions of Batman's rogue gallery. What really annoys me about this is the artwork. I'm thinking David Finch, and I don't think Paul Jenkins is actually drawing this, which makes it even weirder, because you do get some nice, you know, David Finch artwork in here, but then you get this. I mean, first, you won't probably be able to see much of this, but first double page spread, it's just ugly. I don't know what it is about it. I don't think it is David Finch artwork. It's very different, but it's just horrible. It really is. And then it goes back to very much David Finch art style. Still, like I said, it was a lot better than the first issue. And we get a bit more of the Joker. Again, I'm a bit confused now, because we've got the Joker with his face on, but in Detective Comics, his face has been cut off. So again, continuity, where all these lie with each other, very confusing. And that is my haul of comics for this week. Loved my Marvels, apart from Astonishing X-Men. DC, one, almost good, Batman, yeah, and one that I'm continuing to enjoy. And that's it. So, there's my reviews done. hope you enjoyed those. Remember, if you're a first time viewer, there's a subscribe button up there. Down here there's lots of buttons. There's a nice thumbs up button. There's a comment box. Leave me lots of comments. What did you read this week? What did you think of what I read? Have you had as much fun with Marvel this week as I did? Anyway, that's me out. See you next week for more reviews.